Amelia Island man cannot believe his good fortune. He found a second megalodon shark's tooth yesterday during his morning walk along the coast in Nassau County.
I'm out there boogie boarding. It's like 6, 7 in the morning. I'm in the deep end too, and I feel my knee hit something big. Next thing you know, I'm getting fucking clapped on by like 2, 3 sharks, and it's early, bro. No one's out there, so I gotta fend for myself. And so I start just slapping fucking bitch slapping them, and I knocked them pretty good, got 2 of their teeth.
Putting a neighborhood on edge.
Yeah, I mean, just when you thought you've seen it all, this really tops it off. I'm just washing my car with my dog Paco next to me. He starts barking, I turn around, 400-pound beast coming at us, and I've seen enough Nat Geo Wild to know that the look on its eyes, it meant business for sure. And so he lunges at my dog, I stick my arm in the way, bites my arm, swing the motherfucker like 20, 30 feet, bounces off my neighbor's Tesla.
On 2 tonight, a homeowner telling his story after opening fire on a man who he says tried to break into his home.
Yeah, it was about 9 or 10 at night. I'm gonna be honest, I was in my room whacking my meat. My girl was in the kitchen making food. All of a sudden I hear her start yelling. I get out there, she's being attacked by some dude. Keep in mind I'm rock hard at this point, so there's really only so much I can do. I run to the closet, I grab the heater, I get out there, I don't show him, but I said, I got it on me. I said, I got it on me. He said, you don't got it on you. I pointed. I said, I got it on me. He said, there's nothing in there. Da-da-da. Shot the motherfucker in the knee.
6-year-old boy attacked by a pit bull is home safe tonight, thanks to his neighbor who jumped into action to save his life.
This is a story you'll see only on 2 tonight, and we do want to warn you that the video you're about to see might be sensitive to some.
I was just out getting my mail. I look to my left. I see my neighbor being attacked by a dog. I get closer, and it's a pit. It's a pit, man. That thing locked their jaws on you. So I said, F it, man, I'm already out here. I gotta put in work. So I dive in the bitch. He's growling and snarling. I put him in a chokehold. He gets out of it. He puts us both in the headlock. I look at the kid. I'm like, shit, man, it's game over.
Word of a gang wreaking havoc in Maryvale.
Yeah, not a gang of thugs, but a gang of chihuahuas.
Savages, thugs, gangbangers, whatever you want to call it, these guys have no respect for my neighborhood. I got a dog at home, he's scared shitless. He can't even go outside anymore because these guys, they just keep giving him trouble. Just the other day, one of them snuck up, jumped, and bit me in the balls, bro. So I had to punt that bitch like 40, 50 yards.
A woman begging for money on the street with a young boy drove away in a Mercedes. An outraged viewer contacted Team 10 after snapping pictures of that scene.
I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm down f***ing bad. Let me tell you this shit. I pull up to the light. I see her with her kids, so I give her a 20. She pulls off in a Benz? A Benz? Here I am in my Prius. I still got like 12 months worth of bills to pay. Imagine that. Imagine forking up money every month towards a Prius. Son of a bitch, dude.
Teens put their lives on the line to save a toddler after she ran out of her apartment. News Channel 5's Kimberly Davis explains how they were able to track her down and make sure she returned home safely.
It was unreal. I mean, I'm on the highway going like $120 with my boy, and then we see a little kid in the street. So I drift, mid-drift, I jump out, my dude grabs the wheel, I land on the baby, and there's a semi-truck coming. So I no-look past, my dude grabs the oop, I see the semi-truck coming, so I lay down. Goes over me, get right back up, and that's all she wrote.
Everyone is talking about on Facebook tonight. Take a look at this guy, an alligator probably bigger than you've ever seen, crossing a trail in a Polk County park.
Yeah, it really is an unbelievable sight, isn't it? ABC Action News reporter Ryan Raich caught up with the brave hikers who captured this big guy in action and explains the backstory of this monster gator.
I've seen that gator before. We go way back. We got beef. He got through my back door one time, and I got 3 dogs. He took all 3 of them. All 3 gone. And so, every time we see each other, he already knows what's up. It's on site. We'll hash it out 1 or 2 rounds, and then, just go our separate ways.
Then she lost her tires to this massive pothole while leaving church, and she's not the only one. Tonight, our Tara Molina is looking into the crater that's so bad. At one point, there were damaged cars lined up and down the street after driving over it. Tara looks into the issue and who's responsible.
Yeah, I was just on my way to Arby's with my homie, and we were just cruising. And then out of nowhere, bam! Some bitch blew my back out. Pause. And my homie shitted himself. He shit himself in my car, and I blew my front right axle out too, so it's pretty much done.
11 new exclusive video just into our newsroom minutes ago. Our clearest picture yet of the landing. Pulled off by that passenger with absolutely no flight experience who grabbed the controls and landed the plane in West Palm Beach when the pilot had a medical emergency mid-flight over the ocean.
a medical emergency, whatever you want to call it. That don't explain the half-empty bottle of Jack Daniels I found in the cockpit. Everything was going good though, and I look out the window, I noticed we were like nosediving towards the ground. And at first I thought the pilot was just like fucking around with us, but then he didn't pull up. I'm like, holy shit, this might be the real deal. So I run to the cockpit and homie is passed the fuck out. I'm like, nah, I'm not going down like that. I done flew hella planes in GTA, so I just grabbed the sticks, I threw the headset thingy on, told the people, look, I'm the captain now.
Is under investigation after her 2-year-old was found wandering the streets alone today. He was wearing nothing but a t-shirt and diapers. 10 News reporter Marianne Martinez talked to a witness who believes that the mother may have fallen asleep.
I'm at the gas station pumping gas, and this dude walks up to me, and he asks if he could bum a cig off me. I'm like, boy, you look like you're 5 years old. He talking about, you look like you get no bitches. I damn near grabbed the pump and smacked the shit out of this motherfucker.
A 19-year-old pistol whipped during a home invasion ended up in a scary fight for his life in Wyandotte. 2 intruders used a ladder to get into an open window on the 2nd floor of his family's home near Eureka and 5th. Aaron was hit with the gun and pinned to the ground, but says he was eventually able to knock the weapon away.
Yeah, so they got up through the front window right there. It was real scary because I was in my room whacking one out, and then all of a sudden my window, I see 2 dudes going through it. I'm in the middle of, beating it. And so right there I was embarrassed, but at the same time I had to do something. And so before I can even react, they jump on me, start pistol whipping me. I got a dog I trained for scenarios just like this. That bitch was asleep, had to take matters into my own hands. And so I pulled some Avengers type shit, jump on top of him, pause, started bitch slapping him, having fun with it, pause, and then I actually ended up robbing him. Before he left, I told him, give me 20 bucks, get the f out of here.
People are recovering tonight after this head-on collision in Fort Lauderdale. As for what caused the crash, well, police say the female passenger was performing sex acts on the driver, causing him to lose control and hit this FedEx truck.
Yeah, State Farm probably not gonna cover me on this one. A flock of birds, that was a gang. A gang. I know the difference. I did my research. I recognized like 4 or 5 of those motherfuckers scoping my place out like a week ago. I knew something was up, and today around 5 o'clock, I had a couple drinks, and that's when they struck. They knew I had a couple drinks. I wasn't drunk, but I wasn't sober either, and that's when they chose to attack. I seen like 4 or 5 of them coming through, da-da-da, 6, 7, 8, da-da-da. Once they got to around like 30, that's when I was like, this. Went to grab my phone to call my boys for backup. They took my phone. They took my phone from me. And so right there, I was like, man, I gotta evacuate. I gotta get out of here. This y'all can have it. I'm start running away. Da-da-da, swat birds, pow, pow, pow. And then I'm taking beaks to the face, wings to the neck, like back of the head and
The theory is that you do things
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Look, Dr. Phil.
Are at other people's expense.
Motherfucker, can I get one word? Damn! You ain't let me say shit in your interview. With your Doug Dimmadome from Dimsdale looking at. Don't piss me off. Okay, look, all I'm trying to say.
Right now it's 6.
Who would drop off 40 kids and just say, here, walk?
Family members fuming after a bus driver leaves dozens of children stranded a long way from school.
we were just on our way to school, and then the bus driver stopped, and she said, who got that gas money? I'm like, gas money? What the f? Ain't the school supposed to pay for that? Next thing you know, she called us some broke motherfuckers and kicked us off.
Well, Dan and Deanie, a witness told us that he had just finished his grocery shopping. He was putting his cart away. When about 6 slots away, he heard a woman scream. So he ran, he approached her. And when he saw what had happened, he couldn't believe his eyes.
I was in the self-checkout line because that's where I go to steal. And then I heard a girl yelling in the parking lot, so I run out. And she's laying there with an arrow in her. So I go to help. I'm like, F yeah, I might get hit by an arrow too. So I'm like running around like, call 911, call 911.
We're learning more about a catalytic converter theft that erupted in gunfire. A Concord homeowner was nearly killed during a confrontation. As KPIX5's Katie Nielsen explains, police say property crimes are becoming more violent.
I was in my living room on Tinder trying to get some, and then my girlfriend sends me a text to come over. I'm like, all right, bet. I look out my window, I see a bright light around my Prius with 2 dudes surrounding it. And if they're trying to take the whole thing, that's cool, I'll get that insurance money. But they're trying to take like 1/4 of it. I'm like, fuck no, I get out there, I got the strap on me. Some dude snuck up from behind, I didn't even see him. I've been watching so much anime lately, I sensed it. Bop, knocked the bitch out. Other dude saw that, he had a gun. He had a strap. He started shooting at me, hits me. I fucking regenerate, and he's out of there.
Video of a car being hit by lightning on the highway. Now we're speaking with the family inside the vehicle when Mother Nature struck.
I mean, it's crazy. It was unreal. I was on my iPad playing Fortnite mobile, about to drop a fucking 50 bomb. You could ask anybody who plays Fortnite. On a mobile, 50 bomb? That alone will give you legendary status. But next thing you know, 300 million volts of electricity is being struck through my body, fucking through my iPad out the window. And my theory is that Elon Musk is up there shooting laser beams at anything that's not a Tesla. You don't know what he's doing up there. I don't know what he's doing up there. Camera guy has no idea.